to night school where shadows creep. Grab your popcorn, don't fall asleep. The doors are open, let the nightmares play. You won't make it out today. Welcome to night school. The doors have reopened.
Very good. Oh, the camp. Nice. Oh, excitement right now. Hell yes. Let me get my s'mores and whatnot. Good to go. Mr. Malave, what in God's name are you doing here, guy? Wait, what the fuck dude, oh my God. Dude. All right. I guess we missed your stop. I'm not sure what you're doing. Where did you come from?
Dude, I you know what? Hey, baby, how are you? How you doing? It's just, I don't know, man. I got here. I'm at camp. I don't know where the bell. I heard a bell. I don't.
Yeah, they always. I've noticed they've been playing the bell, and we've only been here for less than 24 hours, and now the school bell for some reason plays.
It's weird, man. I mean, this semester's been weird for me, man. Ever since I got off the hype train, I just been popping up at places. That's
true.
Like, I know I got here. I think I drove. There's my Jeep, but don't remember any of that.
That's
but
weird.
I'm here though.
Yeah,
I'm here at
great.
Camp Gore.
Great. Yes, I love that. When we finally pulled in. Here's the weird thing, right? So last time, we were on the bus. Me and Sabrina, we were on the bus, and we were going through this tunnel, and then we finally got there. Like the bus. Fucking doors open. I get off the bus, and then I turn around, and Sabrina's gone, and the bus is gone.
What?
Like everything is gone, and I look up, and it says Camp Gore, and I'm like, oh, this is not the place that I was expecting to be. I'm by myself at that point, so wasn't really sure. But glad you're here, sir. You are indeed Mr. Glorious Gore himself. So this fits very well to be here. But yeah, here we are. Look, campfire going here. I got
it was toasty.
It was dark. It was really fucking dark in here, so I had to just light up the campfire. I haven't seen any other campers. Wait, you do have a guitar. What do you got a guitar for?
I mean, it's campfire, right? Don't we sing songs in the campfire in camp? I don't.
Yeah, that's that is true. I haven't been working on my singing much, but then again,
I'm the music man, baby. So
that's true.
I'm always ready to jam out.
I did make a song, when we were on the bus. I thought everybody was going to be there to sing the song, but and now I forgot the words I just know I did it. I did a song, and now I forgot the words.
I gotta go listen to that song.
Oh yeah, I think it was great. I wrote it while I was waiting for the bus to show up. But listen. I'm glad you're here. At least I'm no longer alone on this in Camp Gore. But I did see this. I don't know if you've seen this, but across the lake, there's another camp. And it's called Camp Creep. You could see it because it's like weirdly floating in the air. I don't know why the sign floats in the air, but it says Camp Creep. So I think there's a high possibility that might be where Sabrina is, and I'm going to assume that's where Big Money Eddie is because we're here. I haven't seen anybody else.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of weird. What's going on here, but I am not going into that water to find out. Just like swim over there. You know me. I'm Spanish. I can't swim that well, But yeah, I'm not doing that. Not doing that at all. I'm just gonna go with the flow. That's what I feel like I'm gonna do. Because every time I ask questions, I disappear again. So I don't want to do that.
I would stay away. I'd be very careful with that. But just for at least for the listeners out there that are listening to summer camp for us right now, this is our first. We are back to summer camp. Here we are. And for all the listeners again. Each episode that you will be listening to will have 2 voices on these episodes. So, yes, we are in current different camps right now, but we may sneak over to the other camp, or maybe one of them will sneak over here to do episodes with us and continue. So you will, and it's for us all 4 to get together. It's going to be a very rare episode and a special episode, at least for summer camp, until we get back to school. Once we get back to school, of course, we're all back together to do our thing. So hopefully Big Money and Sabrina over there in Camp Creep are doing okay. I did notice that. I don't know if you've seen it, but there are people there. I could see people. They're all walking around with camcorders. I don't know if they're doing some found footage shit, but we'll see what happens from there. But fuck that. You know what?
Kind of weird. I'm gonna get nauseous if I watch any of that.
I'm gonna try and stay away from there. So, but that's fine. We're here. We got the campfire going. You got your guitar. Go ahead, sing us a song. Let's hear a song. Let's go. Go ahead.
It's all out of tune right now. I gotta tune that. I gotta tune it up.
That's fucking horrible.
Me, la 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 la. Yeah. No, I don't know, dude. I don't know.
It's rough.
I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds pretty
It's
rough.
It's rough out here. But you know what though? As I'm tuning this up, right? I kind of thought about some things, right?
Okay.
Because like obviously this kids that we're supposed to be singing with, they haven't showed up yet.
Yep.
It's just you and I here. I mean,
That's right.
they said, at dusk, and it's past dusk. But you know what I was thinking, right? Since it is Camp Gore, right? I figured instead of just going around singing Kumbaya, like Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya. That's not our style. Like, you know what I mean? That's not our style at all.
No.
I would get into some Usher and everything else like that, but that's not the style of, night school horror. You know what I mean?
Aren't we more just like stab him in the back and stab him in the throat, slice it up?
Yeah. Or
gonna
like
slash
scary
you,
movies
dash
like
you.
Slash You,
Yeah.
Dash You, stuff the hole in your ass. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
That shit was fire.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, we could do stuff like that. But I came to think about something, right? And you and I have been talking about this. I mean, I had so much to talk about on the ride up here, but I didn't make it. But we were talking and discussing about songs that are just regular old songs that we listen to on our everyday lives.
Sure.
That can be amazing songs featured in a horror movie.
Oh, dude, we've been discussing this forever. Like, literally in second rounds, we've been talking about this. We've been saying we wanted to do just a straight episode, like you said, songs like in our everyday lives. Not everyone's out there, but in our everyday life, that we sit there and when it plays, you go, you know what? This could fit in a horror movie or even a trailer, because we've seen in many different trailers, especially, let's be real, Conjuring movies, they love to use these old school doo-wop songs that you would sit there and be like, I know that song, and then they like chop and screw it so it's creepy. And I mean, Insidious used fucking was it Tiny Tim, tiptoe through the window, like what?
Yep. We had Us that used I Got Five on
Yes,
it.
yes, they
You
did.
know what I mean? Which is kind of crazy. And we also had recently that it's about to come out. It's Megan 2, and they used Oops, I Did It Again.
They did. I actually seen Megan 2. I had the screener to see Megan 2.
Okay, thumbs up or thumbs down?
Okay, very quickly, I'll put it this way. I'll put it this way. So if you go into the movie thinking it's like the first, thumbs down. If you watch the trailer and accept that it's a sci-fi action film, thumbs up, but slightly tilted, because it's boring until Megan gets involved, and then she's great. She's hilarious. And the action, there's like Matrix action scenes going on. So if they stay the route of sci-fi action, Terminator, Mission Impossible kind of shit, it's a lot of fun. It's definitely a good time at the movies. But I got a chance to see it, and like I said, I had a good time in the movie theater. There was like 5 people in there, so that was cool.
Okay, I'll skip it.
You can watch it. Wait till it comes out on Peacock or something. Whatever.
Some shit like that.
But it's worth seeing. But yes, they do. Oops, I Did It Again. And
in the trailer.
Oh my God, I don't even know if I want to spoil it, but there is a part in the movie where she sings. Like in the first one, she ends up singing. So I don't know if I want to spoil it though.
Don't do it. Don't do it then.
I'll just say this part. So she sings a song. You're not going to expect her to sing the song. And it was the instant that she started it, I was like, are you fucking... I was laughing my ass off. And she nails it though. She fucking...
Okay. That was my next question.
Right.
I was like, as long as she sounded good.
The voice of Megan is a singer. She is an actual singer. So she does nail it. Not as well as the actual artist does, but good enough to where you're like, that is wild. And
Right.
But yes, you'll trust me, you will know the song the second she starts. You're gonna go.
I love that.
You're gonna question it because you're gonna be like,
Yep.
what? And then she's gonna continue. You're gonna be like, get the fuck out of here. Like, what are you doing right now? But then when she continues on, you're like, this is actually not bad.
Right.
So, but like you said, music in horror plays factors, right? And
yes,
this
for sure.
song plays a huge factor in that specific scene. But it's not a horror-like song. It just fits for the moment, and it works. And just like Oops, I Did It Again in the trailer, it's badass.
Yeah. And the way they chopped and screwed it, it was like pretty dope.
Yes,
Like,
they
it
did a
gets
very
you in
good
it.
job.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with you. And I feel like, and you nailed it before, right? You said like in horror movies, music plays such a big factor in it. Like, and not only just like, regular like songs or anything else like that. Instrumentation, of course, plays it, because like if you ever see like those editings and stuff, if you hear that dark menacing thing, something crazy is gonna happen. It gets you all in your feels, right? But these like songs like in the trailer, like Oops, I Did It Again, of course it's like a play because it's the second one, you know what I mean? And then like 5 on It was just kind of like in there, but then you're just saying that like everyone's in on it, and it's just like with us, it's like it plays that bigger theme on it, you know what I mean? So like, so when we start talking about this, we like, you know what, there's so many songs that we could chop and screw and like kind of play to like the title or the chorus of the song into a movie, into a horror movie, right? And one of the easiest ones that I think we started this conversation with it is First I Was Afraid, I Was Petrified, just thinking I could never live without you by my side. You know what I mean? Like,
so many nights thinking how you did me wrong.
and I go strong,
And I learned how to get along. And so you
and now you're back from outer space. So like think about that song, but in like a horror setting. There's just so many things you can go with, right? You can have, of course, you can have like the final girl, and you could just have like even like a Halloween movie come in, and then you know what I mean, like a slasher, and it's just like someone's running, I will survive, boom, 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 and then like people are just
very
getting
good.
shink, you know what I mean, like stuff like that, and things. Oh, it's great, you know what I mean? Or you could flip it and you can do zombies. Think about that.
Oh, like a World War Z Part 2
Yes.
with
And then
them
you
like
just see a bunch of
flocking.
zombies running, and then it cuts through. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
just
that's
like,
good. I like that one. Or like Zombieland, like you can use this in
because
comedy
think about
too.
how it starts. Like, first I was afraid, I was petrified, and it's just like maybe like you see like the beginning of Dawn of the Dead when her husband just gets bit, and she's like, oh shit, I got nobody, and then I will survive, and now she's like, and she's about to like start
very
killing
good.
a bunch of zombies.
Very good.
Like, you know what I mean? Oh,
I like that. That's pretty good. I could definitely see that in like Dawn of the Dead, World War Z,
Yeah.
Zombieland, where they could
Yeah.
play it
The
off.
Descent,
Or it's good.
something like that.
Well, I don't know if it would fit the Descent because that's more claustrophobia.
Right. Yeah, right.
But I can see where you're going with it because I
Like
feel like
survival horror kind of.
yes, and but where they can use comedy based in it too, like it's still horror, but they have to have that, like Shaun of the Dead.
Zombieland 4,
Zombieland, right? Where like you said, where they do like I will survive, and then
Yeah.
like you see them cock the shotgun, and you're just like, oh yeah, this is badass.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, shoot.
I will survive.
Yes, that's very good.
Yeah.
I like that. I think
Oh
that would
my
be.
God.
I think that would be pretty fucking badass.
Oh yeah. Fucking Gloria Gaynor. You know what I mean?
Indeed,
Who would have thought?
indeed. I like that. Yeah, right.
A song so
It
so
fits.
like iconic in its own right.
Mm-hmm.
You break it all down, chop and screw it, and make a dope ass trailer for a zombie movie or a survival horror movie, and you got something here. You got me hooked. I'm watching it.
Indeed. I like
Yeah,
that. I like that. I like that very much. You know what? I have one for you.
Ooh.
Okay. I have one. Yes.
I just
there you
tuned
go.
up the guitar.
Tune up the
There
guitar
you go.
again because I have one for you. Have you ever seen the movie When a Stranger Calls?
Yes.
Very
I
good.
have.
Okay, so I believe that when I watch these movies where there's like some of home invasions, like The Strangers or something, it always brings me to Men at Work's Who Can It Be Now?
Ooh.
But the way
nice.
you could play it, okay? Because remember, this song has there's a saxophone in it, and that's what gives it that funkiness to it. But this is horror. We can't really utilize the saxophone the way it's being played right now. His voice,
major,
and his voice is they're Australian, so they have that like there's an accent in the singer. You know, most times you got a lot of these guys that have the accents when they speak, but when they sing, the accent goes away. He has that accent while singing. So if we chop and screw this, like I would love to see, and I'm gonna go with The Strangers right now, for example. Because you can have that moment where it's like, who can it be now? Knock, knock, you know, and then you can use the sax, but lower the sax up to axe on the door.
To, like, distort it too. You need to
yeah, exactly. And then as the person's running, it's just who can it be? Who can it? And they just cut.
Who can it be now?
And especially because in the song, there's the part where he goes, who can it be knocking at my door? And you hear knock, 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 knock. And you can have that play normal at that point. Who can it be knocking at my door? Is camera there? And then the fucking blood splatter. Yeah. The Strangers, Chapter 3, because we've already seen this trailer for Garbage Chapter 2.
Garbage. It's basically it's Halloween 2.
It's going to be so trash.
In the hospital.
Yes, 1,000%. It's the town.
Anyway,
the town's there.
Digress.
But I would say taking this song, because I truly love this song, and I think Men at Work is a very underrated band, but this is a top-notch song, especially because of the sax. So if using it in horror, especially in a home invasion kind of movie where they're constantly wondering, who is that? Who's behind the mask? Well, this song is literally saying the same thing. Who can it be now? I don't know. Knock, knock, knock. There's the fucking, you know. You can have, instead of knock, 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 like we were saying before, it could be shot, 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 you know, because they find the guns and they shoot at, and you just see it's dark with the fucking, the bullets going off, but you get the flash just like we do in Resident Evil, where it just, that's your light. And you can, and it could work, and you just slow it down, you chop it down, and use the sax, but like you said, distort the sax. So it's deeper when it comes in. Boop, 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 and it just, it'd be fucking great. Be fucking great to fucking hear.
I think it's great. It's perfect. I mean, the song itself is playing on that theme. You know what I mean? Like, it's just literally just that sax. I feel is so important and will get you like hooked. But you need to distort it because people are like, I know this song.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's what we want.
Right.
That's what we want.
You know, that's exactly what you want. And you know what? You're playing on that same thing and you're saying like The Strangers and everything else like that, home invasion. Now I'm talking, it's in the same sense of like almost infatuation.
Okay.
Right? So I got another one for you. Ready? Hold on.
Oh, you're tuning the band.
Give me. By ABBA.
Ooh,
oh
ABBA.
My God. Little ABBA action.
Oh my God.
And like I'm talking about it comes in on a whole little boom. And then people are like, oh, and then like the guitars are getting you into like this whole like little thing, and then I don't know where. So now it's just like, oh, like it's over. It can cut to like at the first like, and we're thinking about trailers here, guys, and not like full movies because like that's where the songs usually play the biggest factor. Right?
Yes.
So you're thinking about like the scene opens up and it's just her and another guy. They're like on a date, and they're just like, yo, but it's not you, it's me. You know what I mean? Like, well, what do you think it is? And they see all beautiful things. It's just like, oh, was it that one time? And then this, and then you saw a little menacing face, and it's just like,
sure.
And it's over. It's like things like that. Like, and then you see like it cuts to like a bunch of people. Like she's getting followed, and she's looking, and there's no one there. Like, you know what I mean? And then like, she goes on another date or something, and then out of nowhere he just disappears, and he winds up getting killed in the bathroom, like by the guy, and he's just like stalking her. Or, hear me out, you ready? It can be different, and she could be the stalker, right?
And
very
good.
Because the main singer is a girl, right?
Yes.
So
two girls.
Two girls, right? So imagine that. First of all, unique ass fucking movie, right? Because usually the stalkers are the guys.
That's true.
Right? So you make the girl the fucking stalker, and then you're
like
like,
that.
give me your love.
You can use that too, like how you even said, like they're on a date.
Yeah.
I could picture it being kind of like how Hard Eyes was, or Valentine, or something, because this reminds me of something that could be used for a Valentine's Day horror movie,
Right.
where they're and I like the concept of having the girl be the stalker,
Oh, yeah.
be the killer. That's great. So I feel like we should put them in like a picnic, nighttime picnic type shit, and this
Overlooking
is,
like the city, and then makes it look
yes, very
beautiful,
good.
but-
Yeah, everything is good. It's supposed to look good. It's got to look good.
Yep.
But this is playing on the radio,
Oh,
so
yeah.
because the song has to keep playing as like the
It's
guy's
true.
getting murked, like, and the song's just give me, like it's just playing. So I think that would be that's a good
and then
combo
they're
right
constantly
there.
saying a man at midnight, so that makes perfect.
Oh yeah, right, because it's supposed to trick the audience too.
Right.
That's a fucking guy. Like there's a killer out there. No, it's the fucking girl.
No, it's the fucking girl killing them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Yes, I like that. That's very good.
I love it. And then the song itself, right? It has like a steady, fast beat, so everyone thinks like it's like it's kind of like happy, but no, those diminished tones and the chords on there, like dum, 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 like all that stuff is all like, you hear that by itself, you're like, oh shit, are we about to watch a horror movie? Mm-hmm. And yes, we are. It's ABBA.
Yeah, and I wouldn't change anything. Like, you know how like we were
No.
saying before, chopping, screwing, and kind of like disordinating and whatnot. The song plays. It's the
Right,
song.
right.
You contact ABBA, you get ABBA's permission, and you play the fucking song in the movie, in the trailer
Oh
too.
yeah. Oh yeah, there's parts even where the beat cuts out and you just hear the two girls harmonizing like groovy son, and then you're like, oh shit, like that sounds dope, but it can also sound creepy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I love it. I think this song would definitely work in like kind of like a stalker-ish kind of like obsession horror movie.
Very
you know?
good. Yes, I like that. I like that. It's very good. And all right, tune the guitar up. Okay, I got one for you. I got another really good one for you. Now, I've actually heard this in a horror-esque television show, and I think they dropped the ball because it's not their fucking theme song. And but it was the first thing they played in the show From. I don't know if you ever seen the show From, but
No, I seen You.
okay, You. Yeah, well, this is You's pretty good, but From is actually a really awesome show. I'm not going to get into it. We could do always an episode on the actual show itself. They're going on season 4 right now, if I'm not mistaken. But the show begins with a certain song, and which I thought was amazing because it's perfect. I thought it was the theme song for the actual show. It's not. They have a completely different song, which I was like, you dropped the fucking ball there. And I'm talking about the Animals. We got to get out of this place. And the reason that I'm going to pick this song, because number one, this song is fire. It fits perfect for fucking like some horror-esque type show. And the reason I could stick to TV with this though, and I'm gonna say because of From, that's why I mentioned it, that they dropped the ball on this. The beginning of the show starts with this song playing, with the sheriff walking into the town, and that's when they start to explain what's happening. And you're like, this is a perfect fucking theme song. And then they have a different one, and again, it's just disappointing. But this song plays perfectly for trailers. I'm gonna put it in for a movie like Ready or Not.
Ooh, okay.
I need a cabin, I need a house, and I need woods, because there's got to be killers out in those woods while this song is playing. Because the whole concept is that we got to get out of this place. So you have that one person, just like in Ready or Not, where she's got to survive. And the song is literally spilling the whole concept of we got to get out of here. You know, just we got to get out of this place. So, and that's why, again, I go back to the show From, because they can't leave. And it's the same thing with the movie Ready or Not. She's fucked. This whole fucking family is out to get her. She can't leave. She got nowhere to go. They're all looking for her. So I say you can use this in any type of foresty kind of movie where there's like
a cabin,
cabins or What's the fucking wrong turn is another
Wrong
way to do
Turn,
it.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you can't
Even
leave.
like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes, that's
You gotta
very
get
good
out of-
too.
You gotta get out of there.
You can have this song playing while they're in the car driving before they run into like the hitchhiker
change
or
that.
something.
I don't even like that song anymore. It's so old. And they're
And they hit somebody.
Yeah,
You know, and
yeah.
you're like, oh shit. And it's that song that makes it clear. It's like hinting to you, you're not leaving.
yeah. I can even see it in like a It kind of thing. You know what I mean? So
Sure.
you gotta get out of Derry.
And you
You know what I mean?
can't.
You can't.
And I feel like if we use it for something like It, for example, then you would have to chop and screw a little bit. You'd have to
Right,
play
right.
play it a little bit more. Something like Texas Chainsaw, nope, you play the song. Something
Oh,
like Ready or Not, nope, you play the song. You can even get a cover of the song. Like in Ready or Not, I would have like a Sia kind of cover.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
where
like-
she's
like-
singing
like
it.
an acoustic.
Yeah, oh yes, indeed. She sings it, but she sings it, we've gotta get out.
Get out of this place.
You know, and you're just like, ooh, because it's eerie now
Oh, yeah.
because of that. So I feel, and I've loved that song forever, and it always gave me the heebie-jeebies. That's what that song
Yeah.
does. It gives you the heebie-jeebies. And so when you can even use it for fucking Jeepers Creepers if you wanted to.
Definitely
you can't
can.
because the whole point is you can't leave. You think you're
Right.
good, you think you're safe. And I like yours example of Texas Chainsaw because again, it's hinting to you. Guess what? You're fucked. You're not going nowhere.
You're fucked.
You know,
You
give
cannot
me-
leave.
You can't. You can give me a cover of this and put it in Wolf Creek. You ain't leaving.
Ooh.
You're fucked.
Yep.
So
You're done.
yeah,
You're
big
done.
time. We got to get out of this place by the Animals is a phenomenal song. It's old school, so it fits. It doesn't even sometimes needs to be chopped and screwed. You could do it covered to it, or in general, just don't change nothing and just let it play on the radio.
I like it. I think that's a really good song, and it plays to that old school feel, right? Because a lot of these old school songs, they have like this like it's something that they have when they record it on the vinyl, on the wax, that you hear kind of like this background static, and it's not really static. It's almost just like a brown noise, not a brown noise. That
makes
something
you
different.
It makes you
it's like
poop.
a white noise, but it sounds so like old and like it's a little distorted too. So it has that eerie, menacing like tone. It's almost like playing something on a record player. You know what I mean? Because of course they were recording on wax, on vinyl. So like you get that feel, and it just works so well with Heart.
Yeah.
It just works so well.
Yeah, I agree. I like that sound too that it does when it hits a vinyl record.
Yeah,
It's
man.
always like,
Yeah. Like,
and it works in horror movies. They do it all the time.
yeah, I know. It's like almost crackling. Like, do we hear the crackling of this beautiful fire we got right now?
It's beautiful.
You know?
It's getting roaring too.
Yeah. It's roaring.
It's roaring.
Definitely is, you know?
Very good.
But yeah, switching a little bit from that old school vibe, I got a song that everyone loves from our girl, well, my girl, all the way from New York City, right? From Miss Harlem herself. I got No One from Alicia Keys, right? And everyone knows that no one to get in the way of what I'm feeling. So I'm thinking right now, right? And it's almost kind of like what I said before, almost like a obsession kind of movie, right? Like we said it before with like the couple and someone's obsessed with it, but like no one is gonna get involved with me trying to kill you. You know what I mean? So it's like you hear the like no one. Oh, have you called Mike? Nah, he's just like overbearing. He's like obsessed with me. Like, you know, like shit like that. It's like, oh no, we just need some space. Boom, boom. No one.
Oh, very Jordan Peele like.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes. I instantly see and hear Jordan Peele when I hear this. You
Sure.
know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
you know what I mean? It's just they get in the way of what I'm feeling. But
very
the
good.
part is just like, like shit like that. Like, I don't know, but like things like that in the trailer would be sick. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes. I like that.
dude,
I like
like-
that. Very good. Yeah, utilizing a Jordan Peele kind of film because, as we know, Jordan Peele, he loves his horror, but he loves his psychological horror too. And you can really utilize Alicia Keys' No One, especially because, as we know, Alicia Keys has an amazing voice, and when she hits those fucking notes, it's beautiful. You've seen her live.
I've seen her live, definitely.
So
In
I
Times
think
Square.
it fits. Yes, right in Times Square, you got a chance to
yeah.
see her.
It definitely fits, dog. Like I feel like when you chop and screw it up a little bit, like you can play and even have her a cappella, just kind of like when everything is like empty and it's like and then you just like and like she's sleeping or something, and then you hear something like downstairs or anything. You know, everyone loves going downstairs. You know what I mean? To get in the way of what I feel and you know what I mean? And then feeling, you just see like a death on screen, you know?
Yeah, it's like maybe a hanging. Maybe like a quick
like
hanging.
Like you're feeling that shit throughout the you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's very good.
I'm sorry. I just we're just crazy. You know, I was listening to myself just now.
Yeah, no,
we're kind of crazy.
Definitely painting a picture, that's for sure. Yeah, that's good though. I like that. It fits. It works.
It definitely works, you know, and it brings some like, you know, new school into these horror movies like Jordan Peele loves to do. You know what I mean? And we'll just touch on that beautiful voice that just is so iconic that people are like, I love this song, but now you're hearing it in a different light.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely. I like that. That's very good. And that's and plus again using Miss Alicia Keys, which I don't know if you know this, but did you know John Legend wrote that?
Yes, I did.
When I seen him live, he actually said that he was on the playing the piano. He started singing some songs that he wrote, and he started. I didn't know that he wrote that, and he started singing it. And of course, he sounds great too. And he was hitting it up, and I was like, oh shit, he wrote that? Like that's fucking great. So
yeah, man,
that is pretty awesome to hear, and I think that would work perfectly in a Jordan Peele.
Yeah, and I feel like with that's a psychological kind of horror. So like it may seem like just a regular old obsession movie, and then it just has a bigger woke like theme to it. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like get off of social media or like live your life and like don't worry about what other people think kind of shit. You know how Jordan Peele likes to throw those woke messages in there.
He does. He likes his woke shit, which it could be. All right, there's different types though. You know, like he's kind of more of intelligent woke.
Right.
You know, there's let's be real, there's the left and there's the far left. So he's not far. You know, he's just he's left, but it's fine because it's not a bad message what he's saying. There's a point where it goes, you know, where you can go real left and you're just like, okay, stop telling me how to live my life. There's a difference. Right. You know.
Yeah, he's more of a like, oh, you were thinking it, but I said it.
Yes, or maybe you weren't thinking it, and now I'm giving you light into it, which is fine. That's good. I like that. Don't. And a lot of directors lately have tried to do this, where they've actually hurt themselves because of it. It's that sense of don't try to tell me how to live my life, but you can show me a picture. Jordan Peele's very good at that. He can show you the picture and say, this is where it's ending. This is where it's going. This is where it's leading to. Or maybe you don't realize this is happening. And then you watch it and you could be like Mr. A-Town and become afraid of white people. Or white people could be like, yeah, we do that. Or the other option of being like, I never really realized that before. So that's good. That's good woke. And then there's the other side where it's like, you're bad. You're a terrible person. You should be shot. And you're like, whoa.
You need to change your life now. Get out of the movie and change your life.
We're at the movies to enjoy ourselves, not to come out and be like, honestly, I feel like I'm in a cult now. That's different.
I feel like I need therapy now.
You always can call a movie therapist and he'll help you out because you obviously have learned from seeing movies. But again, a phenomenal choice. And a perfect scenario as well for it. I'm going to actually jump with you. Not in the Jordan Peele sense. I'm going to jump with you in a video game sense.
Ooh.
Okay. Now, when we get horror movies especially, that are video games that have been turned into movies, they tend to be very disappointing. Yeah. I think the one that I truly, truly enjoyed was that last Resident Evil one that we ended up actually talking about. I liked it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I know you're
Welcome to Raccoon City.
Yes, you're a huge Resident Evil fan, and you were picking apart those fucking the hints to it. So recently, Until Dawn came out, and I have played the game, and I have seen the movie. As we know Sabrina, Florida's favorite creep. She loves Until Dawn. And I'm waiting for us to eventually, we have to do a review for this movie, hopefully soon. And then she's going to play the game. And, you know, then we'll be able to do commentary on it. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. I feel in a trailer, something like Until Dawn, which is a horror movie, but also because it's a choose your own adventure, it's hard to be a movie. But the one thing when it comes to like a trailer especially, I need something to grab me, right? I need it to be able to, you know, especially when you're looking at the trailer and maybe you're not sure where this is going to go. Knowing what Until Dawn is, you're like, how are you going to do a choose your own adventure film?
Right.
But if you can grab me, you might have the opportunity. And that's why I would have used, personally, in the trailer for Until Dawn, I would have used Renegade by Styx because of the beginning itself. Just the whole, and I'll put it up real quick because it's very low.
Uh-huh.
Boom, 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 boom. I want you to visualize this. And it's just showing quick clips. Then, so to have that, and that's all you need for those moments of just quick clip, quick clip, quick clip. And then when it starts, because this is where I wanted to, and this is why I wanted to change kind of how Until Dawn is, because remember, again, it is a video game. Yes, it is a choose your own adventure, but if we were able to create a movie that had that vibe to it, where it is like that, and then the teams up when they realize like we have to fight back, and then you hit the actual song, and that's when you see them all walk into like the room, and they have like the fucking bullets on them, the guns, like kind of like in the
Bloody
blackening.
stuff.
Yeah, they're ready to fucking go, because now it's war. They turn it in horror. This whole, just like I said in the beginning, because the way it's just, oh mama, I've been fearful, and then just, and it's all it is snapshots of clips of them getting killed. Because remember,
they're getting killed.
They get killed in the movie. So this is perfect montage, like fucking music playing as they're now fighting back. They're still getting killed because they know they're gonna die. You know, because it's a constant, the times keep changing, but they're fighting back now, and they're still getting slashed, and, you know, they got the camera on them, and what are we going to do? Turns around, whoops, as it's still, the jig is up, we're moving on, and just, it's supposed to be fun, you know? He's supposed to be like, oh, this looks like it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, like, and the song says that, but it also plays to it, like, you know what I mean? I love it. I think that would be a perfect, honestly, they should have done it.
Yes, I mean, you know, I know you could. Styx ain't doing shit right now. You can contact them, tell them you want to use Renegade. A lot of people that may not know this, if you've seen the movie Billy Madison, this song plays in the movie when they're out by the pool drinking. But the beginning of it is perfect for just setting up the trailer. And then once the song kicks in, and then the lead singer comes in, and the guitar starts going, that's when it's supposed to be just montage of boom, 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 and you're just watching it. Like, this is so much fun, because we know that.
Lived this before. You mean we've died before? You know,
exactly. And you're just listening, and that's what we even said. Like, music does play a big factor, especially in trailers. This will grab you, because now you're watching it. Even though it might look stupid, you're going to be like, that looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have this part coming to the end where, like, it says it's the fucking the sand timer, and it's turning, and it says Until Dawn, and it's just playing that part right at the end, like, and
it's echoey,
and it's echoey, like, it's still just having fun, because that's what these fucking idiots have to understand when it comes to taking a video game and turning it into a movie. Video games are fun. They're a source of entertainment of that you're physically doing something. In a movie, you don't physically do nothing. You're just watching it. So you have the source of entertainment in your hands. If you're going to make it work, at least grab seats and for the film, put it on to where they look like, all right, I'm not playing it, but it looks like I'm going to have fun watching it. So that's what you would do. That's how I would pick this song for at least Until Dawn, or any sort of choose your own adventure kind of game where it's nuts like that.
Happy Death Day kind of thing.
Sure, it works perfectly.
Yeah. Just like the jig is up. Like, all right, here we go. We got to fight our way through.
Yes, and he says it in it. The jig is up and moving out. We finally found it. Where it's just like, yes, it's time. Let's go. And you, as the audience member, is like, let's fucking go.
Yeah. I think that's perfect. I think this is a great song choice. Styx, man.
Yeah, Styx is a great band.
Fucking Styx. I love Styx. Yeah, man. I think that's perfect. Until Dawn should have definitely contacted us and made that trailer better. The movie was fun, but it wasn't for the game. I think it was almost like a prequel as it ended, but we'll get to that. But I feel like they definitely should have used Styx Renegade on them.
It would have been good.
I agree with you. Now pivoting from one of these like choose your own adventure kind of Groundhog Day kind of horror movies, right? I want to go into something spiritual now.
Oh, very good.
Right? Because I have a song here that I feel would go perfectly with like Ouija board contacting the dead, but letting something else in kind of thing. Right?
Good.
And I'm talking about Amy Winehouse's Back to Black. Now think about it this way, right? The trailer opens up, there's a funeral happens, a car crash happens, or something else, I don't know, right? And this girl's devastated. And then out of nowhere, it's just like, well, people are not really always gone. And then out of nowhere, boom, 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 boom. And then out of nowhere, she's like, we've only said goodbye with words. And then you're like, whoa. And it's just like, there's a way that like this and this, we could contact them and you can actually say goodbye. I've died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to... I think we let something else in. Black. Boom. Lights pop. Boom, boom, boom. Lights go off. Out of nowhere, you see something in the back of the ear, and it's just like, Amy, whoa, boom, and then dun 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 dun. Like, I'm telling you, some eerie shit with this song. Even the way Amy sounds is just very eerie. Like, she's like, we have no time to regret. Like, you know what I mean? Like, stuff like she says in it is just like, you could pinpoint that into that trailer of just like, we've only said goodbye with words. Like, you're gonna go fade back to black because no matter what you did to try to contact this evil spirit, well, this dead loved one of yours, you let evil in. So it's just always gonna go to black.
I like that. This is good. This is very good. I love the painting that you're doing. Please continue, sir. Continue. You're doing a really good job. I want to watch this film.
Yeah. And then you slow it down just a little bit because she's like whining in a way because, as we know, she was a raging alcoholic.
Yes.
Right? So she's drunk singing this, but she's like, you know, like, I like really, like, she's longing for them, right? So you play off that pain with the scarcity of letting a different spirit in. And it just goes to shit. And like, it's almost like you see iterations of him, and then you're just like, at one point it goes into some happy stuff when she's reminiscing in the second verse, and then she goes to like grab his, like he reaches out to her, and then she goes to reach out to him, and then out of nowhere the evil spirit just transforms back and grabs her, and then boom, you see the title of the damn movie.
Very good.
I go back to...
I like this. I like what you're painting here.
Like at the end?
Yes. Back.
The breakdown?
Talk to me too.
Yeah. Something like that.
It would say talk to me.
Yeah, because it's back, and as she's going back to I go, like the last part.
Yeah, so it would have to be when she says back would show talk, and then when she says to would have the fucking to, like the zoom in, and then black is where it would say me.
Yeah,
and then just fades away.
Black. Oh my God, like at the end, like how she finishes it?
Yes.
It's almost like she's just like done with it.
Yeah.
And then it ends with the boom. Oh my God. I would see that movie.
Yes.
I would see that movie a million times.
That sounds fantastic. I would 1,000% watch that movie. That's what we were, like I was just saying with Styx, with Renegade. That will grab you. You will say, wow, that got me. I'm in.
I'm like, yo, I need to see this movie now.
You're in.
Like,
You're in.
They used Amy Winehouse? Fuck out of here.
Yes.
This is crazy.
In.
You know what I mean?
I would be 1,000% in.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you. Amy Winehouse Back to Black with Talk to Me Too. I'm telling you.
Do it now. Get that
It's
shit
gonna
out
work.
there.
You hear me, guys? If that shit happens, then we're gonna have to contact our lawyers because it works too well. It works too well.
Mm-hmm.
You're contacting a spirit. You're going back to black. We only say goodbye with words. And Talk to Me is the whole theme of it. Like, come on.
Yes, and the girl, she dies in the first one. She's
Right.
going to be in the second one. So now, like, the friend or whatever is maybe she has a sister, and maybe she'll be the one that wants to contact her sister. So she goes and she tries to use the porcelain hand, and maybe they add something different now into the second movie.
Maybe like she goes into that world as she's,
sure,
like, possessed or something.
Oh
you know?
yeah, that'd be dope. Yeah, that is really good. I think they should definitely look into doing that. And using this song, it's perfect. It nails it.
Boom.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Nails it.
Talk to me too.
Yeah.
Talk to me. That's what it is.
I like it. Yes,
You know?
it's Talk to Me. Which again, I will give them credit. That is it's a good name. The name of the original is called Talk to Me. This one's going to be Talk to Me.
Makes sense.
It makes sense, and it's very smart. So I'll give them a lot of credit.
Book it.
Put it in the book. Put it in the book.
I agree. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, these songs, they're hitting. They're hitting. We're our brains, the way our brains work. You know. Wait. You know what? Wait. Yep, the guitar is good to go. But you know what? There's still no damn kids here. This is crazy, dog.
I don't see anybody.
Yeah, I mean, I know the schedule says campfire sing along. I just don't understand where all the kids are.
Nope.
Tell you the truth, I haven't even seen kids at all since I've been here. Weird.
Me neither.
Weird. I don't know, man. Shit's freaking me out. I love gore and everything else too, and there's still just cameras all over the lake over there at Camp Creep. I don't know what they're doing over there, dude, but I don't know. I think we should call it quits.
You know what? I think you're right. We've gotten to a lot of music today, and we touched a lot of songs, and honestly, that's probably the best way to finish off is with a little Amy Winehouse.
Little Back to Black, you know what? And eventually we're going to be back to black because we're going to shut our eyes and go to sleep.
Yeah, that's true. It is time. We're going to have to put this campfire out.
Yeah, well, hopefully tomorrow we can see some of the children in this camp because
hopefully
I'm getting kind of worried.
Cannot guarantee though. You know, Camp Gore. This is different. This is not regular summer camp, man. This is night school horror camp, and as we know, shit gets real down here.
It's a shame. I had so many other songs we could have sang, but I guess it's gonna wait till next time.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, before we put the campfire out, should we I don't know. We don't say prayers because it is Camp Gore, but we should do something.
What do you think?
Yeah. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to